All right, what's up everybody? So in today's video, I have a very quick breakdown, demonstration, whatever you want to call it, on this new preamp that I just got in the mail. And the best part of all is the price tag on this thing. It is very affordable, but we're going to save that for the video. Let's go ahead and jump into the settings that I'm using on this thing and just talk a little bit about the new preamp that I have added to my new setup. So the new preamp that I just picked up is the Pro MPA II. And the cool thing is I've actually owned a very similar preamp in the past that is comparable to this one. It's actually by Art. It's the Art Pro Channel 2, I believe. I had that thing a couple years ago, probably sometime around 2016, 2017. Sad part is I barely knew how to use that thing, and I really couldn't take full advantage of that piece of hardware. Now, the good thing is that I've learned a lot since then, so now I have the ability to use this new Art Pro MPA II and really take advantage of this piece of gear, get the most out of it. Now, this is a quote unquote beginner budget preamp. Again, I toss that word around loosely because in my opinion, these things are professional. They can get you easily professional quality. There is just no doubt in my mind about that. It sounds very comparable, in fact, to my Avalon 737. I actually got rid of, believe it or not, my Avalon 737 because I just didn't feel like it was as necessary. Instead, I ended up opting for the Art Pro MPA II because it is significantly cheaper and it still provides a very professional sounding tone. So I'm more than happy with this piece of gear, and right now you're actually listening to it. I am recording currently with it, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the settings that I'm using and really how you get the most out of these preamps. I know a lot of people ask me what is the best entry level budget preamp on the market currently, and in my opinion, this is probably it. My settings that I am currently running on this preamp are as the following. Gain is set at 40, my impedance is right in the middle at 600, and my master output level is right in the middle at neutral. And as for the buttons on the unit, I currently have the plus 20 decibel gain function turned off. 48 volts is engaged because this microphone requires that, and the plate voltage option is turned on. So for those of you that are wondering what the plate voltage is, essentially if you want the cleanest possible vocals, keep it on. If you want to get a very saturated tone, turn it off. And that's really about it. This unit is pretty straightforward. There's really only a couple functions on it that you need to focus on. Other than that, it is pretty much just plug your microphone in, adjust your gain, and you're ready to record into your DAW. Now, I know people tend to categorize this preamp as a entry-level beginner's preamp, when in reality, it will produce a very high quality recording. This thing, in my opinion, sounds very great. It's very comparable, I would say, to the Avalon 737. It's comparable enough to the point where I feel like I actually don't need my Avalon anymore because this thing just sounds good enough. It definitely will provide a very high quality recording. Definitely a high enough quality recording to the point where I could go into my DAW and edit it and, you know, really push it past where it needs to be. Now, I understand that Art makes another very similar preamp to the Pro MPA II. Most of you guys have probably already seen it or may even own it, the Pro Channel 2. Now, if you want to know which one you should get, it's pretty simple. If you just need a preamp, you don't need a compressor and an EQ, then get the Pro MPA II. If you want to take advantage of the compressor and the EQ that's on the Pro Channel 2, get the Pro Channel 2. For what I do, all I need is the preamps because I have been working more so in the box using plugins. And when I do need to use any type of outboard analog gear, I just use my LA2A clone. So for me, the Pro MPA II is exactly what I need. I don't need all the other functions on the Pro Channel 2. Anyways, guys, that about wraps up the video. I do want to make other videos on the MPA II. So if you guys are interested in seeing those, definitely subscribe so that you can stay up to date and know when I release those videos on the MPA II. Also, if you guys have any suggestions or things that you want to see with the MPA II or any of the other gear that I have in my studio, be sure to leave that in the comment section and let me know so that I can get around to doing that video. Anyways, guys, I will catch you all in my next video. Take care, everybody. Peace out.